Good afternoon. My name is Miles Westbury, and I am the director of the short thriller opening Redacted. Today, I'm here to talk about how I integrated technologies, software, hardware, and online in my project Redacted. So, let's start with pre-production. For this, we needed a awesome way to communicate with each other. The way we did this was through the app Instagram. We used this because we all had it. It was an easy app that most of us use every day, so we could check messages quite regularly. And it was very useful to use, and we could send photos, videos, anything we really needed to, even links. And for planning, we used physical whiteboards in our classroom, and we wrote down using whiteboard markers, and then we took photos of them and added them to my next software that I used, Google Docs. We had a massive Google document for our production schedule, storyboard, treatment, things like that. Concept, we put all our photos there. That's where we plan, where we wrote down everything, as it's a very easy app. Everyone had it, and it was easy to write on, add photos, and send around if we needed to again. Moving on, let's talk about the production stage. So, for production, that's all about the shooting and filming of our project. We did 2 shoots, both starting in the afternoon, going into the evening. For the first shoot, we used Oliver Zhang's iPhone to film the found footage at Devonport Tunnels. Then we moved to Oliver Finnegan's house, and we used a massive light, an Aperture 300X, light bars, gimbal, and camera, and a tripod stand to film the reporter scene. For the light, we set up the massive light to shine sideways but kind of in front of Oliver Finnegan when he was reporting. And we also had a crew member, Xavier, hold up 2 light bars so that we could really manipulate the light to light Oliver up. For the second shoot was when we used the gimbal. For James, so we attached the camera to the gimbal. The camera was given to us by the school, Sony camera. And we recorded James with the gimbal, moving it around as best as we could. We got some great footage. That's how we did that. The next stage and last was post-production. So for editing, we all use Premiere Pro, which is an awesome app, which we have been using throughout the whole year. Premiere Pro is known for being really handy and useful and having everything you need. So we used it for color grading, cutting clips, all things like that. And for our getting sounds, we took a lot of them off YouTube, inspired from other games and whatnot. So we kind of mixed those and then put them into it. We really only use those 2 apps more or less for post-production to edit, because Premiere Pro more or less has everything you need. But like I mentioned before, color grading, cutting clips, adding music, Premiere Pro did that really well. Thank you for listening.